What's up, marksmen and markswomen? ToySniper reporting for duty. My next target is DC Comics Green Lantern Hal Jordan. He's part of DC Collectibles DC Icons series. As far as scouting reports go, Hal Jordan is the most well known of the Green Light Benders. Being the first human to enter the Green Lantern Corps is pretty much the start of his claim to fame. But most people may say that he's probably the greatest lantern of all time. He's also one of the founding members of the Justice League and has always earned his keep with the team. So he goes back a little ways. He can either mush your face with a green palm or just play whack-a-mole with a big green club. Either way, his powers are only limited by his imagination. And that's one of the things that makes him one of the greatest characters that DC Comics has ever made. No matter how you think about it, it's pretty interesting to see some of the stuff that, like in their animation, they come up with, or just seeing the comic books itself and how they put them together. And some of the things he creates is pretty out there. But of course, we're here to check out this figure from DC Collectibles, so stay tuned for the review. But as we get into the review for the Green Lantern figure, we want to really begin looking at the articulation that comes with these figures. DC Collectibles, pretty much, they're giving us the standard articulation that most of their figures are going to have. There won't vary too much. I believe in the future they may actually get a little bit more articulation. But let's get this accessory out of his hand. And looking at the figure, he stands really nice for display. He has ankle pivot here. It can actually rotate at the boot here. There's double jointed knees, which is really nice when you want to get them into these nice poses. He rotates at the wrist and at the upper portion of the glove. And when you look at the accessories later, we'll get into that glove itself. He has double jointed elbows. He rotates at the bicep, and he has a ball shoulder joint. As you can see here, it's just on a ball, and it rotates really nice there. He has this ab crunch, and his head can rotate from side to side. It doesn't go up much or down very much, and I think that's something that they need to work on. But that's pretty much articulation. It's pretty standard for all of the figures in the line, and it doesn't vary much so far. I think they'll add things later on that will actually make it better. But if you want to get into accessories and things like that, stay tuned. As far as paint is concerned, it uses nice kind of metallic green paint for Green Lantern, and it came out really well. You can see, and there's no smudges. Their lines, or they stay within the lines like they're coloring a coloring book, and it really looks nice, as you can see. And they did an excellent job. I think it was a great color selection. They didn't have any shadowing or anything like that, but I think it works for the character. It looks really well done. No complaints there. And they did a really good job with it. The most exciting part about the figure was the actual accessories. Now, this is a deluxe figure. I think we're gonna get some ones that aren't deluxe later on, but this one here is actually really well done, and I enjoy having extra accessories to put them on display. But let's look at some of the stuff that actually comes with the figure. Now, you have these pieces for the leg. For each leg, you actually have that arm piece can actually go on his fist, You come with the lantern lamp for recharging, and an extra gun hand if you want to use that for the figure. So it's totally up to you, but it's a nice touch to have all of that. These pieces are all removable. He actually has these wings that actually move, and you can actually play with the figure and actually feel good that you made the purchase. And I think that's something important to have with the figures. I mean, it looks like a jet almost, but I mean it looks pretty good, and I'm glad we got extra accessories for it. So, but that's pretty much what it looks like, and great job with the accessories too. It's very imaginative. He stands just at about 6 inches tall, which is pretty much standard on this scale. But check out my next review, and hope you like and subscribe my video. Thanks.